watching this. What's happening? Hard on the other side. Shut this way. Nobody wants to see mine because it's kind of a weird color outside. You know what I'm saying? It's just a weird, ominous color. You can tell there's a tornado. You know, that's whenever you see this kind of what you call it movement up in the clouds and stuff. That's a tornado. 'Cause it has this like color in the sky. It's a certain color. Sometimes it'll turn purple and green and different weird colors that you've never seen before. And see how calm it is, you know, and then you look up in the clouds. They're just like, wow, it looks like the heavens opened up. Oh, I mean, it really does. It looks like the heavens they just opened up. Wow, they're really, see, they're building back up into that point. They're really pretty right now. Little angels are sitting on them. It looks like a face, don't it? Anyway, you can always make something out of clouds. Just look at that. Looks like a rabbit. Ooh, that's pretty. I kind of like that. Bring it down. Sit down. There's a tornado off that way. There's a tornado up in that storm right there. There's a tornado warning. But that's just beautiful. Look at that. It looks almost like the heavens are opening up. Looks like the birds. Really pretty. I know the camera doesn't give it no justice. The camera doesn't give it any justice. I know it doesn't look the same. Go back this way. I guess I get some better shots. But you know, like I'm just sitting on my porch. But that one's there is in a tornado warning right now. There's a tornado warning. You know, it rained here last night, like really bad. You know, it really rained a lot. There's just some beautiful clouds out here, man. Just beautiful. Just beautiful clouds. Man. So, a tree. I'm on a tree. Crazy. For a tree, huh? Trees really want to grow, you know. Ooh, look at the clouds; those are cool looking. Look at that dome thing coming down. That is wicked. That is freaking wicked, dude. Look. Oh my god. Look at how cool that looks. Yeah, it looks like something coming out of the clouds, huh? Almost like a weird head or something. Yeah, you should see it in real life. It's freaking crazy. Look at this. Freaking nuts. I don't know. I've seen clouds like this before. It's just backing it up, you know. It's just backing. The storm's backing up. I don't know. It makes a really pretty sky. What you call it? different bubble things. Bubbles, I don't know what you call it. Yeah, this is almost over. See it? That's the back side of the storm. And coming back that way. That was just a really pretty shot. I wish I had a camera that could actually take it for the justice that it deserves. I know, it's so beautiful. It's like, I know the camera. I wish I had a good camera. It's really pretty. Oh, that's a weird one. Oh man, no, that's a weird one. Let's come on here no more. I guess there's too many people live now. The whole world's gonna go live, and when the whole world goes live, who knows what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck knows? I told you they wouldn't call me back. I was talking to myself. It's like, they ain't gonna call me back, dude. No way. Most people got scared out here, dude. I told you, most people come out here and they get scared. Even the toughest people, they don't. They think they're tough. I'm crazy. I hear the air is so thick. And it smells good. It reminds me when I was living in the South. It's so goddamn hot down there. Oh shit! I'm wearing always wearing long sleeve shirts. Why you wear long sleeve shirts? I don't want to be burned by the sun. They never understood that. So that's what old timers did, and they always drank coffee when it was like 100 degrees, and that's what I do. Then I found beer. Ooh, beer, coffee is good. Beer is just a little bit better. I think beer's just a little bit better. If you had a beer and coffee set for, I'd have both, man. I want both of them. Come on, man. Ow, my fucking leg. I swear to God, I saw something over there in that film this morning. I like to get positioned where I saw it. It was just sitting there looking at me. It was huge. Whatever it was big. It was big. And it was really big. It really was. It was big. And I don't know if I could get my eyes to focus on where I saw it at. Um, Over that way. But it was definitely just sitting there. I would have to stand up to see where I saw it. But there was definitely something out in that field. I could see it, and it was black. And my eyes are starting to focus off. But yeah, I don't even know what's going on. So I couldn't see without, these glasses. And I was like, I was looking there and I could see it. I could see it with my bare naked eye. And it was something really big and really black. It was black and it was big and it looked like it just squatted down. It looked like a big old monkey. That's really what it looked like. I'm serious. And then people think I'm crazy and all that shit. Whatever. You think shit. That ain't nothing. Sometimes it tells me to unlock my door, and I do what they say because otherwise, if some weird shit happens, if I don't unlock my doors and just go to sleep, they'll get mad at me. And it shows me how much control they have here. There's little people. I don't even want to get into it because they don't really appreciate people knowing about them, but they kind of want people to know about them now because it's more accepted now than it was back in the day. Because I think the newer generations got all these video games and like movies and shit that kind of corrupted their mind about what's fucking real. And, thank God for Walt Disney, that brought that into the kids' lives, because that shit's real, and then all the things that we don't know, all the fantasies that they suppress us with as we grow older. You shouldn't be suppressed to those feelings. You should live like a long time and like have all these like feelings, like nostalgic feelings, like you were a kid until you're like at least 100 years old, and then you start getting old, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, and what they shut down, and it's just crazy to know the history of what really happened here on Earth and what has happened for billions and billions of years, not just 2,000 years. We're in error. We're in error. We are in error of. We're in error. Not an error like error. We are an era of time. And our time has depleted because we went too fast. And then the old timers knew that, and maybe they didn't really know that, but people got greedy, and we have our people, like JB Wentworth, whatever, like, I don't know about JB Wentworth, whatever, all the people, the Rockefellers, and like all the rich people that controlled the fuels of the earth. Tesla tried to. That's why Tesla's being disgraced now. They did not want to have free electricity, in which Tesla was going to provide, which he already knew what Wi-Fi was and all these things. They hid it from everybody. They just couldn't produce it on a mass scale. And way he found this shit was he went down into the pyramids and they had these things, and he did studies on what they had down there. And these places down in the pyramids, they can transport you all around the earth. Anyway, you're talking about Middle Earth and all that. This shit's real. And they teach us to the kids, and they teach, like, Harry Potter come out, and all the old ladies were like, oh, it's witchcraft, and they wouldn't let some of the, nobody's allowed. We weren't allowed to watch The Simpsons because it was bad. And they knew it back then. They knew it because it was bad. And nowadays, they think it's some fucking funny cartoon, and they show their kids like it's fucking American or something. That's not American. Americans would never allow their kids to watch Bart Simpson and all that rubbish and bullshit that they fucking put out to the American people. Never would my mom ever let me watch Bart Simpson or all this, The Simpsons. She would never let me watch that. I was not allowed to watch Bart Simpson because it was evil, and she knew it. And they didn't have to watch it to know. And we've lost that. And here come video games and all that with my kids' generation. They just wanted to play the goddamn video game over and over and over. Or watch TV. But it's my generation was watch TV. We wanted the best TV, That's kind of my generation. That was when Grand Theft Auto was just first coming out, But we wanted to watch TV, and we wanted porn, what we wanted, And I kind of grew out of that stage. And it was crazy, It's like we wanted live action, And the first time I saw the internet, I was like, you mean it looks that real? Because we're used to like little digital 80s shit, and like, you mean it looks like a real person, And that's when they first started fooling us with this AI bullshit. It ain't come around in 2025, my asshole. This shit's been around forever, and they're all fooling us, which they're probably going to kill me tonight for saying it. But you know what? I don't give a fuck, because I just want people. Most people think I'm crazy, and that's fine. That's you're fucking going to go to hell. Probably. That's what I'm saying. Most of the people are going to go to hell. I don't know if I'm going to go to hell. I'm not saying if I'm going to go to hell or not. I'm not Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm going to go to hell or not. All I can say is I believe in him, and that's what he says. Otherwise, I'm not here to judge you like a hypocrite, because hypocrites have a very special place in hell, because I've seen it. and all these holier than thou motherfuckers and people that don't speak our language, you know what I'm saying? Like they went to church and they were fucking did this, did that. That's not going to get them to heaven, dude. No. And then everybody that knows that went to hell, they know that. All these people are stuck in this shit, and most of the people are not going to accept it because the American people are pulling the covers over the top of their heads like little bitches right now. And it's the end of the world, like a little kid would, you know. They're pulling, instead of going out and trying to, you know, a lot of them are fighting, but the real people that are trying to, you know, most of the people are putting their heads over and they just want to keep going on because that's what you fucking do when everything's going bad. You just keep pursuing on, right? But they can't do that with this because it's out of their hands. This is not something that you can solve. This is not something that your little phone, you're going to call the police and all that bullshit and cuss somebody out or whatever the fuck you do to get back at somebody is not going to work no more. And you're going to realize that you're just a measly little human being that these people control. And you always have fucking been. I loved it when you bought all the Chinese bullshit every year that y'all just threw away. I said, you might as well take your money and just throw it away. I had no respect for the values of the United States of America. And he sold it all away and he goes, now we're in debt with China. China. Now we're going to have to go kill the fucking motherfuckers. They always depend on the military to go take care of your fucking problems. Let you go fight your goddamn wars. We need a leader. We need somebody that's younger. These fucking assholes are fucking pricks, dude. I know this is the reality of it. Our military is shit. I mean, they talk a lot of shit, but for realsies, have you met some fucking people that come out of the fucking high schools today? I know. Do you think they know anything more than a fucking video game or whatever? Do you think they're actually training them to be fucking in war? I doubt it. I'm training them to work them fucking drones is what they think. You know, that once it breaks the fucking shield, they'll fall like fucking dominoes. Might as well put their flesh in a meat grinder. Nah, they ain't soldiers. They're not soldiers. They're not soldiers. Real soldiers that you'll have to have like real armor. Like, I'm serious. Like, you'll have to have the shields of God. Did you see that? Anyway, you'll have to have the shield of God on you. You'll have to have like real metal armor. Some of it's made of steel, some of it's made of bronze, some of it's made of gold. Gold's really heavy though. Gold's a pretty good one. If you're gold, that means you're a fucking warrior. Gold chains can only hold you down. And these games and stuff that they have nowadays, people think that's fucking some kind of what do you call it? They think people made that up. That shit's fucking real, dude. I'm like, I guess I'm put on this earth to tell people that this shit's fucking real. Nobody listens. Nobody listens. Nobody. There's my bird. Nobody listens. Oh, I can smell it too. I know it's like I can smell the oil field. It's just like they just blast us with this nasty smell that they dig out of the earth. I'm sorry, Birdie. I know you're mad like me, huh? I can smell it. I can smell this shit. The birds talk to you if you listen to them. Birds are always talking to you. You ever saw birds talking on the wire and you look down and you think they were talking about you? They were. Listen to the birds. It's an old way. People forgot about that. The birds are special. Birds come from heaven. Anyway, people don't teach you that shit. Why do you think they have wings? Birds come from heaven, dude. Oh my god. Now I can walk out into the field. This is about the time the deer are starting to come. I don't want to catch them. I'm being too loud because I just threw that in there. Probably spooked them. Yeah, they'll come right around here. I didn't give a fuck about the noise because after a while they don't give a fuck. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Fucking see now. Ooh, my eyes smell crazy. I can't see shit on that phone, dude. I don't know. I can see in real life though. When I put the glasses on, then I can see in the phone. It's weird, huh? I can't see shit on that phone unless I put those glasses on. But real life is very clear. I need to put my birdhouse back up. Let's take a walk out here. I'm gonna put my birdhouse back up. Not a birdhouse. I can't even tell if I have any viewers or not. My eyes are so blurry. I took my glasses off. I was wanting to get a little bit of seed and put like into the birdhouse. You know what I'm saying? Just we had some high winds around here, so I picked the birdhouse up. But do I have any viewers? I totally cannot see, dude. I can't say if it says 0 or 1. Honestly, I cannot fucking see. I'm talking to nobody or somebody. I have no idea. All right. But I think this is where I had it. There we go. Then I was going to put I was going to make it tied up better. You know what I'm saying? So that way the birds can feel comfortable sitting on it, you know? As the wind picks up around here, and that's why I was down, but I have some seed. What's in it? What is that? Oh, there's a freaking lizard in there. Oh my god, there's lizards everywhere out here. That is so freaking weird. I was like, what the freaking hell is that? It's a lizard. Oh my god, little fella, come here. Oh, I know I have a lot of lizards around here. I know it's freaky, but they don't bother me. I've had them in my clothes, man. But yeah, he's just a little bitty lizard guy. Let me turn the light on so you can see. Do I have a viewer? Anyway. Oh my god, I think I have a viewer. Hold on, let me turn the light on. Let me look at this lizard, dude. I want to turn him loose, yeah. Oh, is that out? Alright. Go in the house. There it is. Oh my god, it's a pregnant one. Holy shit. I thought, well, I thought that it is a pregnant one. This must be a female. It is really fat. I'll look at her for a minute. I'll let her go. I'm trying to tag her and put on her. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Look how fat she is. Oh, my God. Is this... I'm not sure that this is a female. It's just fat. I think it's fat because it has babies. All right. The pretty skin, I mean, they're like breeding like really weird. Just feel his little paws on me. So cute, you know. They're really a friendly animal, you know. I never knew that lizards were so, you know, I was always like teaching you like lizards are so bad, you know. It's the devil. I was like, lizards are the devil, blah blah blah, you know. There's nothing wrong with them. They actually feel really good if you let them walk on your skin or whatever. And see, like, he's comfortable with me now, I think. I mean, no telling what he'll do, but it's a female one. I shouldn't say he, it's a female, she. She's just comfortable now. She don't mind. And this shows that how comforting an animal can be no matter what it is, you know. They have like, you know, like, see, like her little paws are gripping me, you know. I'm a giant to her, you know. And she's just grasping onto me like, you know, like, I trust you, you know. She's like, I trust you. I trust you. See? The horned toad will tell you which way to go. She's beautiful, though. I have other ones. I have blue and yellow ones. I'm not saying they're mine. They're God's creation, really. She's beautiful. She's going to have babies soon. This is a female one. Let me just give you justice to her. Let's see. All right. She kind of looks like a horned toad. Which I'm not saying that some of these lizards couldn't birth a horned toad. You know what I mean? If you look at their feet, they're almost like human hands. You see how she's holding on to my finger. She's just really holding. She trusts me, you know. She knows that I'm not going to drop her. She knows that I'm going to put her back into her environment, definitely. But for the meantime, she's with me, and she kind of mimics, you know, like what an older dinosaur would be, I would say. Which a lot of reptilians are considered snakes, but which is the tail. Which if they feel threatened, they will yeah, they can break their tail off. That's what you'll see some of them with stubby tails. That means they've been attacked. She's a female. She don't do much. She has her males. See how she her back got different almost like a dinosaur, you know what I'm saying? These are the descendants. They don't really say that, you know. I mean, she is pregnant, you know. She's pregnant, definitely, and she will have babies, you know. I think their back feet are kind of weird because they come down, huh? You know. But it's just weird. You don't ever want to damage those because you know, a lot of people want to pull on them because they look weird. But see, she has hands just like us. You know, she has hands. They have hands just like us. See, almost like a, you know. Let me let my camera focus. She has hands. She's on my finger, like my middle finger. So let me see if my camera will focus. She's on my finger. No, she's just watching TV. These animals are really smart. It's strange. It really is. They're really intelligent. Um, I don't know, a lot of people are like, what, a lizard? Huh. No, she's watching TV already. She's enjoying this. She knows that she's welcome around here. That's why. This is definitely a species. I love this species. So she saw something back over there. But like this species of lizard, you know. Yeah, there's definitely something out there. She's looking at it, you know. I have several ones like the. I have some that are blue. I have some that are yellow, but you know, this is a female one, so she's gonna have babies soon. And there's a lot of pregnant ones out there that you know they're female ones. This is definitely a female, but she's still the males have more prettier colors, I think. But let me try to focus in on her. Hold on, let me. There we go. Yeah, she's holding on to my finger. Turn to the light. Oh, you can't see her there. I have another light here. Oh, she wants to crawl around. Hey, baby. Not to put her back out in the wild. As you can tell, she is pregnant. Look, she's pregnant. Which there's several of them that are pregnant. I have no idea how old they are. I don't know a lizard's life. I know nothing about how old they are. I know there's different colored ones, and like I said, when they get scared, they'll their tail will fall off, and that means when they were attacked. You know, see, she didn't like that, but like, yeah, they're real sensitive about their tail. You know, that can be detached. Detached, definitely. It can definitely be detached from the body, which is weird. Yeah, it can definitely be detached from the body. I can see her breathing. Yeah, you can actually see her breathing, so she breathes just like us. She's pregnant though, so like I said, they will lose their tail if you know predators try to do it. That's why you'll see I have some stumpy ones. Some of them are retarded. I don't know if it's from crossbreeding or inbreeding or what, but you know, some of them are different. I think the males are uh have different colors on them. I don't know, it just looks like a dinosaur, doesn't it? They really are. They're ancient dinosaurs is what they are. They really are. They are the dinosaurs that the little ones that made it through everything, you know. These are the lizards, you know. They knew how to survive. They knew how to go underground and, you know, look at their hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 hands. Or 5 fingers, almost like we do. They have 5 digits, but their 2 middle fingers are longer than the rest of them. Their thumb is a little bit shorter, if you notice, and their pinky's pretty long, and their middle finger, but the 2 are just really long. But you look at their back legs, are really weird, very strange, because they look like they fold, and they're not like anything, you know. They're really not like anything else. See what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But like, see, like the other middle one is way longer. You know what I'm saying? That must give them some kind of advantage. It gives them an advantage to something. I don't know what. Could you imagine this animal huge? Oh, there might be another toe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, 5. Yeah, there's a little toe back in there. There's 5, just like they have 5, just like us. Look at this thing. This is a female. Oh man, I think it pooped on me. Oh, it did. It freaking pooped on me. Well, anyway, it's a female one. So I'm going to take her back out there. I was going to sleep, look. I seem pretty comfortable. I'm just breathing together. They really are good pets, you know. I never knew that a reptilian could be such a good pet, you know. They're really comforting, you know. I mean, they're going to sleep when I'm going to sleep, you know. It's like I just want to go to sleep with them, you know. They're such good pets. I didn't never knew that something that was a lizard, you know, would be a pet. You know, I always thought, oh my God, that's weird, whatever. But they're so nice animals. They're such nice animals. Most people will probably call me a lizard man or something, you know what I'm saying? But I don't care. These guys are really. So I can feel their little paws on me. They're so cute and they're, look, he's going to sleep. You know, he's so relaxed, you know. He knows he's in a safe place and when nothing's going to happen to him. To her, that's a female. Nothing's going to happen to her, you know. Nothing's going to happen to her. She's got like the prettiest, like, coloration on her. Almost like a horned toad. Really pretty. Almost like a snake pattern, you know. Very ancient. guess nobody wants to watch somebody mess with a lizard, but yeah, they're very extraordinary animals. And I didn't come to them; they come to me. So I did not come to these animals. No, I did not. Like some people are like, "Oh, I just love the animal," or whatever. I was not very fond of lizards because they're kind of weird and they're slithery and they're, but when I got comfortable with them, they're very good, comforting animals. Snakes are too, and I didn't know that. They're very in tune with you, like this one's running. It just knows it's okay. These are very fast animals. You cannot catch them if you. I know. You cannot catch it. This one's pregnant. I'm not going to tell you how I caught it, but these animals are very fast. You couldn't even catch this one if you wanted to. If you really tried. The more you tried, they probably wouldn't catch her, even though she's pregnant. You would never be able to catch her. She's too fast. And don't ask me how I caught her and how she's just laying on my fingers like this. She just trusts me. She trusts me. She's one of God's creatures. She trusts me. These animals have lived here a long time. They're very special. All right, I'm going to go put her back outside. Oh, let me get up and cook something. Oh my goodness. Only going for now and to put her up. I ain't seen her one more shot. I'm going to put her away now. I'm going to put her back outside. She's so pretty, huh? I mean, it's just like her skin tone. I mean, she's not bright colors as some of the males, but she just has a pretty color.